2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Brooklyn Nets. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Gooden is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Ilgauskas. Then it's Larry Hughes. And it's Snow in at the point. Now here's James. No good on the triple. In transition, here come the Nets. Harris with the ball. Harden's shot is off. And here are the Cavaliers. LeBron with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Count that one.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop LeBron. I mean, he's strong, and when he gets up ahead of steam, he's a freight train.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Dishes to Griffin. And stolen by Ilgauskas. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. James with the ball.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
James has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Cavaliers head coach and I got a chance to talk. We talked about Blake Griffin and how now, later in his career, he presents even more challenges as an assignment. Coach said when he was young, Blake would just destroy you on the inside. Nowadays, though, he's more likely to kill you from 3. He can't fall victim to that. So they'll be looking to get a hand in his face when he shoots from the outside. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here is Durant, following the basket by LeBron James. KD dishes to Griffin. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Here is Harden. Pass to KD. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Out left to the wing. Here's Gooden. And it's KD with the rebound. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. And a wide open look for Irving. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter. And he is a gifted scorer, folks.
And the pass to James. And they double up James. Here's Gooden. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And that's the right approach for Gooden. A solid rebounder and an above-average interior scorer.
KD looking around. Count it, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse. And that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Nets trail by 3. Harden the pass to KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Oh, you look at Durant's resume. He's already accomplished most of the big individual honors. League MVP, Finals MVP, scoring champion.
And KD drops them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Snow against Harden. And they double up LeBron. And Griffin sends it back. They push it up 4 on 3. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Harden. Irving's got 5.
Hey, we know Harden can score it, but he also has great vision.
Snow the pass to James. Irving against Snow. James. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 12 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Harris finds Griffin. Here's Harden on the wing. And here is Harris, covered by LeBron. Here's Griffin. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
Cavaliers trailing. Passes it to Hughes. Pass to James. Wide open shot is on the money.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Outside Irving. Harden surveying the D. Durant with a wide open look. And the Nets, another 3.
Focus, intense focus. Durant has bundles of it. Once he catches the rock, the first thing on his mind is let it go.
Now here's James. 14 points for him. Over Harris. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Boy, he has been special to start this game. Shooting 8 of 9, just making it look easy.
Harden against Snow. And Harden with the stuff.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Harden against Snow. Here's Hughes. The rebound by KD.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
That one goes in.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
LeBron up top, guarded by Harris. Rejected by Harris. And he's able to get it back. Here's Ilgauskas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And no doubt the size of Ilgauskas can be intimidating. He is a huge player with a surprisingly soft touch.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. Green is checked in for Blake Griffin. And then for Cleveland, Varejao comes in for Drew Gooden. And Daniel Gibson subbed in for Snow. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now Harden. Gibson with the steal. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
Gibson against Harden. The three from KD. And that one is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. Here's LeBron. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on James Harden.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
The Cavaliers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. First free throw is good.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Outside Durant. This one for 3. A shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. LeBron passes to Gibson. And Durant sends it back.
That extraordinary reach, combined with good timing, makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Jones following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's James, and they double up James. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And so here's Cleveland, and Marshall kicks to Gibson, and a wide open look for James. Off target with his 3. Now here's Dinwiddie. To the paint, here's Green. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
James, the bounce pass. Pass to Jones. And the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Releases. Tries again. No good from Gibson. The Nets with the lead. Brown wide open. He fires. No good from outside. Floats it up for James.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Buries it from 3-point range. Green's got 5.
And Green's become a dependable 3-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Jones with it. Guarded now by Durant. Gibson for 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Green, the pass to Irving. And the shot goes in. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Here's Varejao. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant.
And the thing about Varejao is he's always in the mix. Excellent at making things happen because he's scrappy and he never stops hustling.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Here now is Dinwiddie. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he goes in for the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Irving double team. For the 3. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Jones finds James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Cavaliers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And the first one at the line is good. And so Jones nails both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Dinwiddie outside. Back to Irving. To the inside. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Irving.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
There's the pass to Varejao. And they double up LeBron. And the officials call a traveling violation. .121 left in the first quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Passes it to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Varejao's shot is good.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Irving for 3, and James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. Gibson up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
His first make, and, you know, maybe that will get him going.
Irving passes to Green. The 3, and Kyrie Irving gets the 3. Irving's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Nets.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Brown against James. And they double up James. Clock is at 3. Here's Jones. Again, the Cavaliers score.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Well, another thing that's immediately gone right for them is their three-point shooting.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Daniel Gibson is out there with Jones. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Anderson Varejao. And it's Marshall in at the 4. Here's James following the basket by Kyrie Irving.
LeBron can score from anywhere, but he's most effective close to the hoop. Very skilled in the paint.
Outside Irving. Dinwiddie against Jones. It's tipped. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Marshall controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Brown outside. Pass to Claxton. Right wing. Dinwiddie outside. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. So for the Nets, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Green. Harris comes in for Bruce Brown. And James Harden has subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Ilgauskas is checked in for Varejao. Gooden comes in for Marshall. Larry Hughes is checked in for Jones. And it's Snow in for Daniel Gibson. Here's Dinwiddie. The Cavaliers making the shot. Pass to Harden. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. Snow against Harden. And they double up James. Here's Hughes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Hughes, a very solid player, guys. I mean, an athletic guard who can get hot on occasion.
The Cavaliers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Dinwiddie. He has 6. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Griffin trying to get open. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 8 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The pass to Hughes. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Passes it to Ilgauskas. Lays it up off the glass. Ilgauskas has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, Snow, terrific job there. Just kind of setting the pace. Exceptional at breaking down the defense with his passing.
And the shot is good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Durant's checked in for the Nets. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. From downtown, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Just was a step beyond the half-court line. Durant a threat to let it fly. Great range.
Kicks to Ilgauskas. Dinwiddie against Hughes. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Here's Ilgauskas. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. He's got 8.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Harden inside the three-point line, and it's Brooklyn scoring again. Cavaliers trailing. Timeout called, Cleveland.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Pass to Hughes. Lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Now here's Harden. 8 points for him.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Shot by Gooden is no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Here's Durant. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Boy, what a graceful athlete. I mean, Durant does a beautiful job moving and slicing through that defense, getting a high percentage shot there.
Now, here's Ilgauskas. 8 points for him. Good on the bucket. Ilgauskas has got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Down low. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game. And so James will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Snow. Harris on the double team. Stolen by Harden. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
James looking around. The pass to Gooden. 6 on the shot clock. Back to James. All alone. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Good.
Boy, so crafty a player is James Harden. I mean, When he gets inside, he finds all kinds of ways and manner in which to score.
Snow against Harden. Passes to James. Over Harris. The offensive rebound. Good. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Katie against Snow. Griffin can't get it to go in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Snow against Harden. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Snow.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Dinwiddie outside. Corner shot. Griffin trying to get open. Again, the Nets for 2.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Floats it up for James. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Boy, what more can we say about LeBron? I mean, he's simply one of the greatest to ever play.
Harden with it. 12 points for him. A 3-ball. Drew Gooden grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
With the second effort. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Weight room muscle on display there. James, even when he gets hit, he can still score.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Griffin. And it's Bruce Brown in for Joe Harris. And then for Cleveland, Anderson Varejau's checked in for Ilgauskas. Marshall comes in for Drew Gooden. And Daniel Gibson subbed in for Snow. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here is Harden. Timeout called, the Nets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes, and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for James Harden. Here's Green. 5 points in the game. To the middle. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Hughes against Dinwiddie. Pass to LeBron. From outside the arc, sinks the triple. LeBron's got 36.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Gibson against Irving. On the wing, Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Varejao trying to free himself up. That's good from Marshall on the assist by James.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Marshall with the steal. Pass to James. And he banks in the layup. James has got 38 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
The pass to Varejao. And he uses the glass on the layup. Varejao's got 6. 1:36 left to play in the first half. Now Dinwiddie. He's got 8. Here's Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. 18 points for him.
flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Now here's LeBron. He has 38 in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Free throw drops for James.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter. That's superb.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Dinwiddie. And Cleveland also making a change. Jones checked in for Larry Hughes.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Pass to James. Now Verjao over Claxton. Sinks that one from the post. Verjao's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so Brown will bring it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Irving. Over in the corner, Green. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Cavaliers leading, just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and that one good. LeBron's got 41.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Durant against James. With 4 seconds on the clock, and Durant puts it in. KD's got 21 in the game.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all 3 levels.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He went on an historic scoring frenzy, tallying a ridiculous number of points, 5 assists, and 7 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
It's been a strong performance for them on the glass. They're hustling. More often than not, the first guy to get to the board has been one of theirs. Now that's impressive, and that can make a big difference in a game like this.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
It's hard to believe they're still in the game with the way they play defense. I do believe in miracles. They're allowing over 60% shooting from the field. Listen, I bet the coach is giving them a very strong lecture right now.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. They've got Joe Harris. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the shooting guard. So that's the Nets 5.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Yeah, you know, LeBron plays a very mistake-free game, usually in the open court. And when he's out on the break, the points are almost a guarantee.
Here's Griffin following the basket by LeBron James. Harden with the stuff.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pass to KD. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. Free throw drops for KD. Drew Gooden has checked in for the Cavaliers. And so he hits both. Cleveland leading by 3. Now the pass to Snow. Back to LeBron. And the shot goes down. James has got 48.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Snow against Harden. Outside Durant. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Ilgauskas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Floats it up for James. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now here's Durant. He's got 23. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Kicks it out to James. LeBron is doubled. Inside. Here's Gooden. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Gooden's got the lead up to 7 now for Cleveland.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
It's Durant on the wing. Gooden defending. Harden, that's good.
Boy, I tell you what, when Harden decides to turn it up, and you're turned out. It is a sight to see, folks. I mean, relentless, instinctive, tremendous night so far for him.
Now, here's Ilgauskas. He's got 10. Here's Snow. The rebound by KD. Nets trail by 5. Here's Harris pushing it up. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Harris. Irving's got 20.
Outstanding body control there by Kyrie. I mean, he continues to score on tough defense, and it never fails to amaze me how he's able to do that so often.
Now, here's Gooden. 7 points in the game. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
You know, guys are a little shaky when they're around Durant because defensively he's got long arms, he's active with his hands, and that's why he comes up with those steals.
Gooden with it. Guarded by KD. There's the 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here again, the Nets in transition. Up the court they go. Harden, that's good.
It doesn't really matter if you body harden up. He's committed to scoring the basketball, and his concentration allows him to do so.
Snow against Harden. Here's Gooden. And he lays it straight in. Gooden's got 9. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Count it.
And you know, the unselfish attitude Harden has helps his team. Awesome at moving the ball.
Here's Snow. Passes it to James. Ilgauskas with it. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Griffin. Here's Irving. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you look at it, 8 of the last 10 points they've given up here coming in transition.
And defensively, you've got to recognize that threat and make the correction.
From deep, LeBron. Rebounded by the Nets. KD's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Irving. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from James. Harden up top. He's covered by Snow. Harden kicks to Griffin. Jacks up a three. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Cavaliers call time here. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
And the Nets making a change here. Green's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Gibson's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Now here's James. Non-stop scoring machine here. Yep, that one goes.
You know, part of being an outstanding point forward like LeBron is mastering the pick and roll. And trust me when I say it now, he masters the pick and roll.
Irving attacking. That's tipped to the left wing. Pass to Hughes. Pass to Ilgauskas. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Ilgauskas has got 12 points in the game.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
For Brooklyn, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
2 shots.
And that one misses.
You know, what's most impressive about Harden to me is his versatility as a scorer. I mean, he's a remarkable combo guard with great size and strength and very efficient on the offensive end.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Bruce Brown comes in for Irving. Jones checked in for the Cavaliers. And he sinks the second.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
The Cavaliers trailing. Outside Gibson, and there's the pass to James. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. To the paint. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
For Brooklyn, they had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Free throw drops for Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Verjau's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. And here is Gibson. He kicks to Verjau. A good look from James. No good. Shot missing. Brooklyn leading by 3. 4-on-3 break. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Brown. Harden's got 11 points in the quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
James, the pass to Verjau. He dishes it to Ilgauskas. Can't cash in from close range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
You know, like a lot of shooters, Harris prefers to release off a pass, catch and shoot, not the dribble.
Now here's Gibson. Harris on the double team. Ron right side. Kicks it out to Gibson. Passes to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Here's James. And James throws it down.
You've got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Now here's Green. Brown outside. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Now, you can't sleep on this guy's finishing ability. He loves getting room to throw it down on you, and he'll put you in a poster if you let him.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hughes is checked in. Outside Gibson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Ilgauskas. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Brown outside. To the inside. Harden. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I don't think there's anybody better than Harden at converting through contact. Superb in that area because he's crafty, he's strong, and he's skilled.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they did a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 8-point game. LeBron outside. Shoots the three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bobbed up there for Green. And Green slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
James with the bucket.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Harden outside. Fires for 3. Here's Claxton. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got his 6th rebound on the night. The kick out to LeBron. Lots of room. Doesn't go for him. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Green, the pass to Brown. He gets that one.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jeff Green picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Brooklyn leading by 8. Harden outside. Puts up a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, when James is looking to score, he puts defenders in really tough spots. And when he's aggressive and tenacious, watch out.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect.
The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Now here's Harden. And he has 28 points for the game. There's the triple. And James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Hughes, the pass to Ilgauskas. 2 points. That one goes. Ilgauskas has got 6 in the quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Now, here is Harden. For 3. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Gibson. James with it. Now Green defending. And the dunk by James.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
That's how you get your teammates fired up.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Hughes. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Hughes got 9.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
You know, Harden has that quick first step. Once he sees a lane to the rim, he's going to take it.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. Eight seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Gibson looking it over. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Nice attention to detail on defense. Harden showing he wants to improve on this end of the court.
James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. They've got Daniel Gibson. Ilgauskas is out there with Anderson Varejao. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Hughes in at the 2-guard spot. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
The Nets with the lead. Harden with it. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Green. Outside Griffin. Lobbed up there for Green. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Here's Snow. Down low, here's Ilgauskas, and the jam by Ilgauskas.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Harden against Snow. Back to LeBron. It's good.
That's as good as you can defend LeBron inside, and it's still not good enough.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Outside Durant. Back to Harden. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Hughes, good.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Now here's Harden. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 33 points.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
They get it again. There is Zhao. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Irving's checked in for the Nets. Drew Gooden has checked in for Cleveland. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Here's LeBron after the made shot from KD. James outside to take the lead. Rebounded by the Nets.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And the pass to KD. Now the dish to Harden. Griffin kicks to Harden. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
Harden's ball handling is absolutely off the chain insane. I mean, easily carving up the defense. Superb control. Got it on the string.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Harden against Snow. Outside, KD. Kicks it to Griffin.
An unreal performance by Griffin. Locked in. They just have not come up with a scheme to contain it.
To the middle. It's tipped. Griffin with the steal. Passes it to Irving. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Irving's got 24 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Shooting two.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. Brooklyn with the ball. Harden outside. Dishes it to Durant. Durant drawing the double team. In the corner, it's Griffin. Lock at 6. To the inside. Green. And Green slams it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Harden against Snow. Here's Gooden. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
One shot.
And the Nets with possession here, leading by 5. Pass to Durant. And on the way from Irving for 3. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Snow. Pass to James. Shoots over KD. Second shot opportunity. Varejao can't hit. Nets leading by 8. Right side, Irving. And the layup is good. Irving's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Harden comes to help. Here's the pass to Gooden. Hughes against Griffin. With the putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Now, here's Green. Here's KD. Nice D from Varejao. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Snow. This is it to LeBron. The 11-footer. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Green. The rebound by Hughes. Cleveland with the ball. Shoots. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Harden. Pass to KD. High arcing shot. And yes, it's good. Durant's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets.
What a unique combination of height, athleticism, and ball skills. Durant can make some unbelievable finishes because of it.
Snow against Harden. The pass to Hughes. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Joe Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. Here's Snow. Passes to James. Buries the long-range jumper. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter.
Tell you what, that's something LeBron has really worked on a bunch. I mean, the three-point shot is a real weapon of his now.
And that one's good, Irving.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Snow. Feeds it to Varejao. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Hughes against Irving, and Griffin slams it in.
Well, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Harden against Snow. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Gooden.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness. You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Snow. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And Brooklyn making a change here. Durant's checked in. And the Cavaliers call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
LeBron against Harris. Pass to Snow. 5 on the clock. Here's Varejao. Cleveland gets it back. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. And so Gooden nails both of them. Brooklyn leading by 3. Now Irving. Lets it go. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
LeBron outside. From about 19 feet. Can't hit that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Harris finds Durant. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Snow against Harden. KD comes with the double team. And the shot goes in. Gooden's got 13 points in the second half.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Harden, that's good.
Yet another hard shot that Harden makes look easy. Amazing at measuring the floating jumper.
Harris against LeBron. Pass to Hughes. Back to LeBron. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Gooden.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Understands his role, does his job, and he did it right there. The timing couldn't have been better.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over. Elevating his aggressiveness and level of play in moments like this. LeBron as clutch as they come.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the score by Cleveland, Irving finds Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
Ilgauskas is checked in for the Cavaliers. And they go to the intentional foul. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're behind by 7. 27 seconds left in the game. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hughes. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket? You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. James fires from way outside. A rebound by the Nets.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Irving. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.